Hello, kittens. Where is everybody? And Miss Red, and Miss Dingy. See, somebody's underneath the hammock, someone's underneath the bookcase. Miss Callie's in the cubby. Miss Violet's already purring. Okay, currently 83 degrees in here. Who's coming to me? Oh no, that's Miss Red. Here comes Miss Violet. And you see, I think I see a paw in that tube over there. Would have been in sooner, but I had a bit of excitement today. Tree in my front yard started burning. Came in contact with the power line and was arcing, sparking, and putting up small flames. It kept going out, so there was not too much to worry about. Fire truck was sitting out there for about an hour watching it while we waited for the utility district to come. And they trimmed the tree down a little bit. You guys are doing so much better today. I wanted to go to the beach today too, but they got canceled because of that. Tide was at -3 feet, but it normally does not flow. Pretty much never falls below 6. So like next time it gets that low is next year. And last time I was there, the tide was at like 12 feet. So pretty much twice my height down. That's a lot of water. You want to see what this is? This is a shoestring that everybody else can see too. I'm going to be looking at portable AC units, ones that are designed to be somewhat quiet in case we have another heat wave. We're making excellent progress. Let me text Connie to get the list of votes for names. I'll create a video of what happened posted on my Facebook wall. It was mostly there was several trees that were doing the same thing, and it's related to the heat wave that we have. The trees are gassing, the sap is coming out, and in the case of my tree, the sap was making contact with the power line and causing a short or an arc. This string will stay in here, but put up when I'm not in here. Yeah, Mr. Green is in the tube, he just stretched. It's okay to put a blanket down, but I'm waiting for the heat wave to pass because the rubber towels are cooler. Fireman told me that he recently learned something about when the lines blow, there's a loud bang, and that's actually a M60 or M80 charge that's built into the fuse. If your house, something in your house causes power draw to exceed the max limit, the fuse will cause that charge to blow, and it breaks the connection. What are you doing, girl? So that's why you sometimes hear a bang when the power goes out. Yeah, the fireman said, you can go ahead and go to the beach. That's fine. I'll call you if I need anything. I was like, this is more important. In case, yeah, I do have to evacuate kitties. But the fireman told me there's basically two scenarios that could play out before the utility district gets here to trim the tree. The tree burns enough to no longer be a problem, or the wire melts and breaks. The colorful kittens are 7 weeks old. The black and white ones, the monochrome ones, are 8. Oh, I forgot to text her. I don't know how many people donated or how much, not yet. but the last naming rights thing we did was like 860 some entries purchased. What do you mean no one here is too young to remember monochrome TV? I had a black and white TV growing up. I still remember the first time we got a color TV. And the TV show Chips and Logan's Run premiered that same day. I was like, wow. I was in awe. A girl, that's a good girl. See, this is kind of nice, huh? It's not scary. Nobody's gonna eat you. Jelly rubs. I watched the season premiere of Chips, or the series premiere, pilot episode, on the AFN, Air Force, or Armed Forces Network. So I watched it probably long after it was aired in the States. I don't know. Hey, Carlo. Oop. And the way that stray, when a cat rubs their cheek against something, they're putting their scent on that object. They're claiming that object as theirs. Or person. Periscope. My battery's too low right now. I'm down to 17%, so I can't do it this session. But yeah, I could. Mr. Green came out. Belly rubs. Ooh. Play now. Forget that you were suddenly scared. Here we go. Here we go. Yep, see? It's all good. I'm making the most progress with our monochrome kittens. But the colorful kittens are showing how good progress too. Miss Violet's playing with her own paws above and below. Yeah, that's it. Swat her. Swat her in the butt. Oh, you like that. That's right, Miss Violet. Bite her tail. Bite her tail. It's good to see them interacting with each other. They're different litters. Mr. Green went back into his tube. I'll give you guys a common enemy. Those two are just going like this. Well, I guess I closed chat. And a friend of mine did make it down to the beach today, and she took a picture as far out as she felt comfortable going, and you could barely see a brick wall off in the distance, and that's where the water level normally gets to. Hey, Mr. Green. I think I heard one hiss during my visit. That's it. Mr. Green is still a little bit reserved. Okay, now what's going to happen when I get the list of entries? I'm going to go a little slower for the CC here. Thank you, by the way. I'll have a list, a numbered list of each vote. So if you bought 5 tickets for 25 or 5 entries for 25 bucks, you'll have 5 lines on this, like numbers 1 through 5. Somebody who bought just 1 will have number 6, and so on. I will use the website random.org to pick a number between 1 and the maximum number of entries that we received. For example, like last time was between 1 and 186. I kissed you. And whoever fell on that line is the first winner for the first number. And they will have first pick of a kitten. They'll be they'll be able to choose the first kitten and then name it. And after I pick the first winner, I will pick another. I'll do another random number between 1 and the max number of votes, and that person will become the second winner, and so on and so forth until we have all 5. So drama hissing doesn't count. In the event that somebody gets picked more than once, I will draw again. You know, she's hissing on and all that and growling to get away, and then as soon as she gets away, look, she just attacked her back. There, a little bit more equal. No biting heads. It's good for a little interaction, just not all at once. I'm evaluating those two on if they're becoming bonded. They do tend to play with each other, mostly because the other kittens tend to rebuff them, but they're also spending a lot of time sleeping together. I'm also taking in consideration that if they become overly dramatic, that may turn into not wanting to play when they get older, and it'll be actually a bad thing to make them bonded in that case. Right now they are not bonded. I do not consider them bonded. It's too soon for that. There's maybe a 10% chance that I'll declare them bonded. Tangy, no head bopping when they're in the litter box. Hi, Mr. Green. Fix your ear, Callie. You fixed it. Callie's a little spitfire. Miss Red was like, this was occupied. Mr. Green. To give you an idea of a perspective, there's probably 2.5 feet separating that ring from this bed, if that, but it looks a lot farther back on cam. Miss Red has a spring. Item cowgirl. Okay, I have to close my phone because battery. Wind you up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and step out now. I got some things I need to take care of around the house. I might drink some coffee. Did you just... cats. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day. Oh, let me scoop the litter box. Okay, kittens, you know the deal. Be cute, make people fall in love with you, and then get adopted.